After a couple months without diving, we are finally back on a dive boat. I'm scuba diving, Karen is snorkeling, but wouldn't you know it, the sights in this area of Thailand, all the good stuff is pretty deep. So we're going pretty deep, deeper than my waterproof camera can go. So I can't really show you any of the stuff that we're seeing down there. But at least I could show you a little bit about what life is like on a dive boat. We set off at night with a Thai tradition. Fireworks from the boat to ward off evil spirits. Fireworks held a couple feet away from the guy lighting them. Here's our room. We went cheap this time, so we're sharing a room with 2 other people, but at least we can claim a couple of bunks for ourselves, create our own little world here. So, picture the wee hours of the morning, everyone's in a deep sleep, and then
Wakey, rise and shine. Get on up, it's diving time.
why so early? Well, we must allow a couple hours between dives for excess nitrogen to leave our bodies. We get up early so we can fit 4 dives into one day. Before every single dive, there's a briefing where the crew tells us what to expect.
Slide is a little bit deeper.
Sometimes they put special effort into the site maps, like this work of art portraying Richelieu Rock. Since she's out there snorkeling, Karen gets bounced around by the waves more than we do. That didn't stop her from spotting her favorite sea critter, a turtle. As the only snorkeler on board, Karen gets door-to-door dinghy service. The rest of us have to swim back to the boat. We quickly log our dive stats and write down what we saw. Now, you've got a boat full of people who are stuck waiting 2 hours before they can dive again. Gotta keep them happy, and that's where the food comes in. Good food, lots of snacks. They won me over with the banana pancakes for breakfast. And whatever we don't eat goes to the fish.
I wonder how the fish feel about chilies, spicy food.
It should come as no surprise that Karen developed a special bond with one of the cooks, especially when she saw how small the ship's kitchen is. They also had some activities for us between dives, like taking a trip to the beach on one of the islands. Tell you what, being on a dive boat for 4 days does some interesting things for your hairstyle. Even though I wash my hair, the salt water still makes it kind of sticky, tacky. It's a look.
And we're going to head north and see what we see along the way.
A couple nights are reserved for sunset or night dives. There's a whole different set of fish active at night. When the diving is done, we get to relax. Karen's iPad was the hit of the boat. Everyone wanted to play Word Jewels. The nice thing about a dive boat is that people do have a couple drinks and get silly, but no one goes crazy because we have to be good to go bright and early the next morning. The best stuff is what we can't show you, the cool fish we saw down there. But hey, we can tell you about them. What'd you see?
Saw manta ray.
Yeah, I saw manta rays. Actually, I saw a number of manta rays. Our dive master thinks there were 4 different ones.
Oh my god, as soon as we got off the boat,
Yeah.
like within a minute.
Yep.
Big.
That's how it was too. It's got the little, what are those little paws in the front or whatever?
What those things
Yeah.
are. They're really cool.
Those are way cool.
And one had a chunk out of its backside.
Yeah. As divers, it's not often that you get to just sit somewhere and watch the show. That's what we did. We just sat. Watch, oh, look, there's one. And be like, oh, look over here, there's one. Okay. And that's what all these people did for 4 days. We're all doing the sign for shark here, but we didn't see any sharks. Gotta leave something for next time.